guys, so my assignment has just come in and I am about to head to San Francisco to the Embarcadero. It'll take me about an hour to get there, but first I'm going to be going into the station in Berkeley, KPFA, and to grab my equipment, and then I will head into San Francisco. Come along. Just got into the studio. It's a bit later than I planned. It's about 11 o'clock. I had to take care of some things on my computer. So I'm about to go in and just grab the radio equipment. There's actually no parking here in our parking lot unless I actually block someone in, which happens all the time, but I can't go to San Francisco and leave my car here because I'd be blocking someone in, and everything else is like 2-hour parking. So I am going to drive into the city. Usually I like to take public transit because it is a more sustainable option. I'm going to drive in, and that'll give you guys a cool view of what it looks like to drive into San Francisco. So I'm gonna go in, grab my equipment, and then we're off. I've got my equipment. Took about 15 minutes, went in the station, caught up with my editor. But basically we run on a pretty modest budget here at KPFA, so our equipment's very humble. It's just a Sony PCM recorder with a mic, screen, and so there it is, just like that. That's what it will look like when I'm interviewing you. But also a cord here. This plugs into what's called a malt box, which is used at big speeches. This is not that long, but I think it will work. I don't want to have to go back inside, so it'll work. I just might be pretty close to the malt box and have to sit on the floor, but that wouldn't be the first time. So it is almost noon. I have about 20 minutes and the event starts at noon, so be a bit of a rush. Have to park. That can take forever here. It's like 5 till noon and I'm still looking for parking. The building that I want to be in right now is right across the street from me. So I wish I could just like get out of my car and leave it right here. But I have to look for parking and I might be a little bit late, and hopefully they don't lock the doors. Found some parking, but it's like $20, which is crazy. Okay, trying to park. It's really tight I don't know if this will work. It's a little bit past noon, so I think I'm actually gonna run. It's about a block away, but if you really want to get something, you have to go after it. So here we go. Okay, so I made it. This is where I need to be, behind me, going in.
Aesthetics, recreation, and resilience. We can move a long way there.
This was one event, and now we've moved on, but that smoke level over those 10 to 12 days, I think, really changed all of our minds about fire.
Identify yourself, and we'll get through as many as we can, so let's welcome, yes.
Good afternoon. Thanks so much for hosting the conversation and panelists for your expertise. My name is Sandra Lupian. Just for a little bit of context, that in fact, as you've been discussing, forest management in a sustainable and ecological way is absolutely necessary, including some thinning and controlled burning. But we're already seeing a threat to that consensus based on the Trump effect, right?
So it's, it's fine, just whatever works. And if you want to just say your name and
Is it on?
affiliation, yeah, it's on.
Okay.
So the event is over and I'm heading back to my car. It is about 1:30. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go back to the station and write my script for tonight's show. They don't validate parking, so I'm gonna go pay that and then head back to the studio and grab some lunch. I am currently in the studio and I've just finished writing my story. I'm just waiting for an edit where my editor will come and read my story and listen to my story and tell me what works and what doesn't, and hopefully there's few edits because that means it's a good story, but it won't run today, which means I won't have it online. But yeah, this is my desk and I just hang out here and spent a few hours writing my script. I got to work at 3, it's now 6:40, so I spent about 3.5 hours on it. Just left the studio, and later than usual day, it's like 8 o'clock, so about to head home.